Welcome back to Flashback Friday, where we look at old K-pop songs and whatnot. Usually it's blind reactions, but this couple songs from last week, this week, and next week are going to be songs that I've actually seen before. If you don't know who I am, I'm Ddog. I host Teacher Reacts. That's the thing for the weekend, though. It's Friday, which means we're going to look at an old song, and this time we have TVXQ's Something. Now, if I remember correctly, and it does say right there with like that, right there, 2013. 10 and a half years ago, because this was December of 2013, we had Something come about. Now, Something is, I believe, now I could be wrong, and please comment and prove your knowledge of this being more than me, because I guarantee you are smarter at me in this. This was right after they split, right? If I had to guess, this is definitely after they split, because this only has two of them, which is Yuno and Max Changmin, and we just reacted last Teacher React year 2 with 20 and 2, which was their 20-year anniversary, and more importantly was those two just being a fucking powerhouse vocals that they are. Now, this is something a little different, pun intended. I believe this involves them with jazziness and stuff. Look, I know the song. I've heard the song. It's been a while since I've seen the music video, and I know this has some type of intro to it because it's not a 5.5 long music song. So I will see. We're just gonna press play. That's what we're gonna do. Nope, doesn't have captions. Doesn't matter. We're gonna press play. If you like this video, click like button. Makes me feel good about myself. Comment and subscribe. We're on the road to 2K. Oh, it's 10 years ago. They still kind of look like babies in this, but that's okay. Actually, probably not, because aren't they in their 30s right now? So 10 years ago, they'd be in their 20s. They're definitely 20 or older, I think, in this. Did I do my research? No. Also, if you don't like people talking throughout music videos, go watch another reactioner. I talk the fuck out of myself, and that's just what I do. This is how I like watching reactioners, and so therefore, if someone wants to watch me, I'm just not gonna shut up. That's just how this happens. Okay, give me sexy little jazz time. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a great way to intro to a song, the little whispers and stuff, and then immediate bass guitar solo, right? Yeah, I remember this shit. It's so good. You got the little... There's lots of instruments in this that I really enjoyed, and one of the first songs I heard from TVXQ. Well, 2013, I was fresh out of high school. I graduated 2012. So this was right when I was getting into K-pop. It was so different than what I was listening to at the time, though. I love how much that bass line walks in this. Also, love the fucking... I'll talk more in the second listen through. Let me just fucking enjoy the song, my dudes. I remember that. It's so fucking catchy. It's so different than everything that was coming out at the time, which it was. I think 2012, 2013 was like prime Fantastic Baby Gangnam Style time. This is so different. That fucking horn though. They have phenomenal voices even 10 years ago. My real question is, when they perform this on shows and whatnot, did they have like the actual microphones and stuff to do? Because I feel like those old school microphones is a part of the choreography. It's required. The rims turning into a fucking amp is funny. Honestly, it's... Hold on. Oh, I remember that part. The acapella skit? That was fun. I think that's really this bridge or whatever. I think that's where we're at right now. Is it even? I don't even know. I'll talk more later. I'm not making a lot of sense. I'm having lots of sensory overload in my brain right now. 1, 2, 3. I remember that part. fucking lovely breakdown, which makes sense at the time because it was a lot of electronic forward songs where you had a lot of electronic breakdowns and stuff for choreography and whatnot. But having this be like a jazz breakdown makes so much sense with the instruments. And obviously they dance fucking phenomenal. I don't ever focus on choreography in my music videos or in my reactions. But it was so different at the time. And I think that's what entranced me to listen to it more back when I was 19 years old or whatever. Dude, this would be a phenomenal song to karaoke to as well. Dude, he's so good looking. And I mentioned that during Rebel. Was it during Rebel or during Down? One of the two. They're just so damn handsome. I think I remember the only thing that confused me back in 2013 or whatever is why the song doesn't end on the whispering when you have it at the beginning. But I get it how the whispering is just an intro and they didn't want to have it as an outro as well. What a phenomenally, that's not anomaly, that's that word, phenomenally, there's the word, different song than what was being showcased at the time. Because you got to remember, 2012, 2013 was peak first impressions in America of K-pop. That would be the Gangnam Style stuff because that came out in 2012. And then you had the just explosion of second gen, I believe, which was Big Bang 21, Shiny's old stuff with like Lucifer and whatnot. And that was my prime experience of K-pop at the time. Very electronic heavy. Dubstep was a very big thing as well in America and as well as in the K-pop stuff with a very electronic sound. So therefore, having something like this come out, I remember seeing it. It was recommended to me by somebody I went to college with and whatnot. And they were like, hey, you should listen to this. It's still K-pop, but it's very different. And as someone who was very casual at the time listening, hearing all these actual instruments that wasn't just electronic bleeps and bloops and stuff was something that I really, really enjoyed. On top of that, you have a very real sounding voice because they are fucking real. There's no auto-tune and shit that's happening. But at the time, that was the big thing. Thanks Super Junior, that stuff that was happening as well. This is a standout piece of music. When an entire crowd of music at the time sounds something, this sounds something different. Which, yes, the pun is intended. I totally meant to do that when I was talking a second ago. I really just got enthralled with this idea of, hey, K-pop can be different. It can be something more complex. It can be something that sounds a little bit more musical that isn't just trying to be trend followy. It can be trend setting. Now, I'm not saying this is trend setting because I don't think at the time did more jazzy shit come out like this. This was the main one that I remember. And then when you hit like 2014, 2015, you have a lot of that deep orchestra. I guess maybe. Because it has a lot of that dramatic sound that I really enjoy was when you hit 2014, 2015, and 2016. I think about that time is when I got into VIX was 2016. And that was drama, because that was Voodoo Doll and shit, which that was fun. I think Voodoo Doll was 2015, right? I don't remember. Point is, it sounded different, and different can be good, especially when you have such a power vocal that these two people are. You have vocals that, because they are so strong, you can play around with them and do different things with them, and you can add different horns and shit that are happening around you, and it's so good on top of an already amazing hook, which is that she got that something part. That was the main thing that drew me to it. when I was a child. I was fucking 19. Point is, when I was younger and I was getting into K-pop, I really liked that this was a song that had a chorus that was English heavy with that "she got that something" part, so that it included me into the fact where I could sing along with it. Because obviously back then I didn't know many Korean phrases as I do now, to where nowadays it's kind of easier to sing along to stuff because a lot of love songs use a lot of the same phrases and stuff. You can start to piece together Korean words and whatnot when you listen to it over time, where back then I maybe knew like one thing. I knew how to say "I love you" and that was it. So having other stuff have a lot of English interspersed in it was something I thoroughly enjoyed. About around this time, I think, is when, no, because BTS is third gen beginning, I think, and that would be 2015-ish. So that was after I got into BTS after this, because this is 2013. I don't think I got into them that time. I'm gonna have to like look at my timeline. Look, when you get old like I am, as 30 years old as of this recording, you tend to forget when things were and whatnot. Have I rambled on enough? Probably. We need to go into outro time. If you like this video, click the like button, makes me feel good about myself. Comment and subscribe. We're on the road to 2K, and as always, I need to get there. I do have a big video I'm going to be working on soon, though. It is summertime. Literally today is the first weekend of the summer for me, which means I have a lot of free time on my hands. So, along with getting some new video game stuff, because of course I'm going to have video game stuff on my channel, I have a new big K-pop music video that I think I'm going to work on very soon. I know I said I wouldn't do it until 2K comes out. I probably won't release it until we hit 2K, but I at least want to start working on it because I think it would be fun, and a lot of people have requested this video of mine. So I will see you all next time. We've got one more Flashback Friday in this recording session, so I'll see you next week. If not, I'll see you tomorrow for whatever the weekend holds. Goodbye, everybody. Ooh, can I just want to end it on the hey. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, goodbye.